DraftKings Pick 6, NFL Week 8. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Bennett, aka CashKeg, here at Daily Edge Sports, and we have partnered with DraftKings Pick6 to bring you 3 picks for today's slate. If you don't have that DraftKings Pick6 app, make sure you download it. Use that promo code CashKeg, and new Pick6 customers play $5, get $50 in Pick6 credits guaranteed. Let's get after it. All right, DraftKings Pick 6 is up on the board here, and we're going to talk about 3 picks that we like for NFL Week 8. There's 3 of them that we'll talk about, and I was able to pull all of them off of the DraftKings Pick 6 tool over at Daily Edge Sports. And if you're a first-time depositor there at DraftKings Pick 6, you can get access to that tool for free with our elite subscription service for a month. Follow the rules in the description below, and we'll go over there and show you that tool with each and every pick. So first pick we're going to talk about, we're going to head on over and talk about Cade Otton. Now, they are without a ton of guys here, right? Like they don't have a lot of their studs that are playing here. That wide receiver room is really weak right now with injuries that they have with Mike Evans. Last week, it was just horrendous for that wide receiver core. Mike Evans with that right hamstring strain he had in that first quarter, which he was already favoring. He's out. Then we saw a dislocated ankle over there for Chris Godwin. He's on injured reserve. And Cade Otton was getting peppered with targets. As you can see, he put up 100 yards against Baltimore last week, and he should continue to see the ball here. So more than 44 and a half reception yards. If we come over to our DraftKings Pick 6 tool, which you can get with your elite subscription service at Daily Edge Sports, like I said, you can get this for free if you're a first-time depositor over at DraftKings Pick 6. Again, all that is in the description below. But let's pull up Cade Otton and kind of see what we have for him projection-wise. DraftKings Pick 6 is at 44 and a half. Receptions 4.5, and we are higher on both of those. 50.39 is what we have, so about 6 yards more, and then a half reception more for Cade Otton. So that's the first play we're going to look at here. Second one, we'll just head back on over to the tool and see what it has for the second one here. We're going to go over to Demario Douglas for receiving yards. 41 and a half is the projection. We got him for 45.15, so 4 yards difference there. And since Drake May has taken over, this has kind of been his guy. I know this is not the most sexy game in the world, going up with the Jets and the Patriots, but you know, and I'm throwing week 7 kind of out of it as well. He was sick that game, but if we look the week before playing Houston, he had 92 yards, but he was sick a lot this Jacksonville game over there in London, and this should be a spot where they're going to want to throw against the Jets, and I think he's going to get peppered with targets. I think this is going to be the guy. A lot running out of the slot. He's had 40% target share since May has taking over the reins there in this offense, and I think we're going to continue to see that, and I expect a decent game out of Demario Douglas. We're going to go more than 41 and a half receiving yards for him. And the third and final pick, we're going to go over here in the same game, actually, and we're going to bring up Breece Hall. Look at a Breece Hall projection, 29 and a half for DraftKings Pick 6 here, and we have him for 36.79, so about 7 yards difference. And with Adams coming over, I think just kind of opens things up, and they need a win badly, extremely bad. And if you see the last 2 weeks, he's done really well, 58 and 103, or 56 and 103 in this receiving yard department. I think this is only going to continue to open up for him in a spot where, with Adams coming over, they can't just crowd that box even more, right? So, having both Wilson and Adams out there is just going to, help things out. I know Allen Lazard is doubtful, but again, he was the third wide receiver behind them two with Adams coming over. But again, I think that's going to open things up. I think we're going to see Breece Hall doing some work here in the passing game. New England's kind of middle of the pack in receiving yards allowed against the running back position 17th, giving up around 31. But Breece Hall could do that in a couple catches. So really like looking at his more than 29.5 receiving yards for Breece Hall. And again, all three of these picks on the DraftKings PICK6 tool, we had a little higher on the projections. So we want to go more on all those when you do pick them. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic NFL Week 8. And like always, I will see you on the flip side. Deuces.